Well, it's gotten a little warm in here, hasn't it?
Oh, yes, the heat's really turning up.
Oh no, it's
For
just the game Furnace.
that. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna do another how to play and playthrough of Furnace from Arcane Wonders. Welcome to WiscoDice. Hey yo, folks! I am your host, the Cozy with the Most, and I am joined today by.
Hey, I'm Suzanne.
Hey, Suzanne, what do we got in front of us today?
Well, today we have a game called Furnace with its expansion Interbellum that we received as a review copy from Arcane Wonders.
Yeah, so thank you, Arcane Wonders, for sending us a copy of this. This was a game that was highly on our to check out list. So we really appreciate that, and we've had gotten it to the table a couple of times now
Yeah.
to actually experience it, both with and without the expansion. So we'll let you know those thoughts at the end of this video. But before that, if you want to go ahead and make sure that you smash that like button and make sure if you haven't subscribed already that you subscribe. We really do appreciate it. It goes a long ways to helping your favorite YouTube content creators stand out on the overwhelming board game market and help them get noticed in the reach of all of the other shows. Whether that's us or somebody else, we ask you and recommend that you do that for all of your shows. And of course, it's also important to leave a comment. So let us know what you think of Furnace or what your other favorite game is from Arcane Wonders. Right down in the comments.
So, with that, I think we can get started with the setup for this game. And,
Awesome.
yep, and I'm going to mention that we are doing both the setup for the base game and the expansion. And I'll point out as we go along what the components are that are related only to the expansion.
Awesome. I think that'll be really helpful for folks to understand what they get in the core box versus the expansion and what's different.
Yes, definitely. So let's just kind of start out with what the different resources are. So you are going to have yellow oil drums. You're going to have gray colored iron bars and black coal cubes. So those
Exciting.
Are, yes, three main resources. Another resource when they talk about resources in this game are the upgrade tokens. Okay. And then, of course, there is money, which translates into points for this game.
The point of this game is to be the best capitalist, right?
Yes, yes. You are going to have a series of companies you're going to put together that are factories that will produce stuff for you and earn you money.
So, yeah, it's a big engine driver game. So
yes.
You're establishing your engine throughout the game to turn one type of resource into another type of resource and hopefully ultimately turn those resources into money.
Yep. Resources are unlimited in this game. If you do run out, there are multiplier tokens that they come with, so you could use that.
Or like us, have some spare awesome upgraded tokens that we have in our board game library for all of these resources.
You can do that also. But these actually work just fine, and they match the pictures pretty really well, cool. Too. So now each player will get a set of discs numbered 1 through 4. The expansion adds tokens for a 5th teal colored player. So base game you can play up to 4, expansion you can add up to 5, whether or not you use the other components in the expansion. You also have a player identifier that's a different color and a different symbol for each player, just so you can remember which color you are. And then you start with a disc set to 0. This is for the expansion only. You also start with a capitalist card that are random. There's a stack of capitalist cards here. You get more with the expansion, so it's randomly assigned. This changes some of the rules for you for the game. You also start with a startup card. So this is your startup business that you have that's randomly assigned. The top of your startup card are resources. This one just has a single upgrade token, so that player gets that. An upgrade token is their starting resource. Now, in Interbellum, you also get 1 coal cube to start.
So the base game, you do not get this.
Right. And then there is the first player token. That is so important that, every game has its own unique first player token. So that is player setup. In the game, you keep track of the rounds on this stack here of company cards. It just kind of slides. The gear slides down. There's only 4 rounds, which may seem short, but
by the 4th round, your engine is going to make your brain hurt.
Yes, it's amazing how quickly it adds up. When it is, if you are the player that has a starting player token, you are going to start by laying out a number of company cards. Here, in a 2-player game, you lay out 6. It varies depending on how many players you have.
And we have it set up right now for a 2-player game?
2-player game right here. And these cards, you'll notice, have 2 sides to them. The side that's up here is their upgraded side, is the back side. It does not have any symbols at the top. On the non-upgraded side, it has resources at the top, which we'll get to why those are important in the bottom. And then it also shows out a grayed out symbols for what you get when you upgrade the card. Since you always see what the card is, when you are the start player, you're going to deal out this row. It is recommended that you cut the deck and then deal from it that way, just so you don't know what that first card is necessarily going to be. Now, for the expansion, there are also 3 business school cards. In a 2-player game, 2 and 3-player game, you only use 2 of them. So these are additional cards that you are going to be able to bid on. They normally would be at the end of the row, but just to make sure that it's separated out, they're at the bottom here. And then they have manager tokens on them, which is actually what you receive if you win the bid on there. So that is the basics of the components. I guess I should say that in a 2-player game, you use a die here, and one of the capitalists does get you an extra token. Instructions are very clear on the cards, so if you get it. All right, so let's go through what a turn looks like, shall we?
Sure.
All right, so you're going to start with the auction phase. So auction phase is where you set up these cards. You put the manager tokens there. You have discarded any cards from the previous auction and tiles that were not selected. So there are 2 rules for bidding. 1, there cannot be 2 discs belonging to the same player on a card. And 2, there cannot be 2 discs of the same value on a card. Okay. So what you're going to do is one at a time, you're going to go around and you're going to place your discs in any order on the card. So first, like, red would go, and then yellow would go, and so on and so forth. And you can do it in any order. So just because I did a 4, I can now put a 1 on this card if I would like.
And that's an important concept, is that you can bid. So this is a bid for these cards. You can bid less than the highest bid on a card.
Right. Yes. And there are times where you will want to do that when we talk about the compensation. So you can also, when you're bidding, bid on the business school cards if you'd like those. And you have the lovely disc that you can use. Any coal you currently have, you can you can use that card. Yep, increase that, but you would spend your coal to do that, and now you can bid. You can also bid with this disc as a 0. There may be reasons that you would want to do that. If no one else bids on the card, you still win it. So there is that. This disc goes up to, I believe, 9. If you want to bid higher than that, you just add more of the coal right on the disc. So it better be a card you really want if you're spending that much coal on it.
Or you have a really good engine for creating coal and no way to spend it.
That's very true. We would keep going until we all had placed all the discs. We want all of our discs on there. And then we are going to resolve the auction. Resolving the auction, you're going to work left to right. The business school cards, if you're playing with the expansion, are always resolved last. You're going to go, and if you are the highest bid or the only bidder on the card, you get to take the card. So take your disc back and the card, place the card in front of you. You now have that company. Cards that do not have anyone bidding on them go to the discard pile. Now, when you get to a card that has others on it, the winner is going to of the auction is going to get the card, but this person who also bid and did not win is going to be compensated. They are going to receive the benefit that is at the very top of that card. Person winning the auction does not get this. Just the losers for the auction receive it. And you receive it, the number on your disc times what the compensation is listed at. So in this case, it's just 1 iron bar.
Right.
If I had 4 or 3 on there, I would receive 3 iron bars.
No. In this case, I would have been the low bidder.
Oh, there you
would
have been the low bidder.
2 iron bars, and you would have won the card.
And I would have, yes, exactly. That is correct. Thank you. So, yep. So that would be how that would go. And you do that. When you get down to the business school cards, it's going to be this. It's going to be the same. There is the compensation, but whoever wins also gets the manager token at the bottom, which they'll just take and put to the side. Right. So when you have the compensation, let's just pretend that I lost this one. You get that? So I have 2 compensation. I can take the top coin twice. I can do the bottom action twice, or I can do one of each. You don't get both. It's hey, you can do this or this up to the number of what you bet.
Mm-hmm. Which is awesome. Like if you had a surplus of iron bars here, that's awesome. If you don't, getting 2 coins is definitely getting you closer to victory.
Yes, and you will see as you play this game, that there are times where you definitely want to lose an auction.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, definitely.
So that you can get that. It is a way to get resources. Not the most efficient way, but it is a way to get the resources. So now we've resolved the auction phase.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone has their discs back and whatnot. Yep. You know, cards are discarded, all that good stuff. So then we are going to move into the production phase. On your startup card, it's going to have always that, hey, you're going to just automatically usually get something. Mm-hmm. So on his startup card,
you don't have to start with your startup
card. No, you do not have to start with your startup card. But there'll be things that you are automatically receiving. So you are going to earn them. If it does not have the arrow next to it, you have to take that resource. You cannot pass it. I don't know why you would want to pass it, but you cannot pass it.
So, for example, in this, if I were to start and you activate one of these cards, one of the businesses fully before you go on to activating your next business in front of you. So, if I were to choose this, which is my the startup card, which I do not have to start with first, I can activate these businesses in any order I want. But in this particular case, I have to take the upgrade token. Then I may convert a coal and a steel, or an iron. These are iron, right? I keep getting that wrong when I talk about it in the game, and you will see that in the video later. And also everyone reminding me that I should call it iron. But if I can do it up to 1 time, and in exchange, I would get 4 money. I also could spend an upgrade token and a coal any number of times. I could spend those any number of times to upgrade any number of, basically then, by spending those any number of times, I get to upgrade any number of cards equal to the amount of coal and upgrade tokens I spent.
Yes. So you're going to choose which order you're going to activate your companies in, and you're going to do each one fully before you move on to the next one. So you definitely need to plan it out.
So for example, if I couldn't go and take, hey, I got the upgrade token here, but oh wait, I don't have any iron, so I'm going to go upgrade. I'm going to go run this factory then next to get the 2 iron. Nope, that's a no. I have to finish this. Once I took this upgrade token, if I go out and get the iron from this factory, I can't go back and activate these 2 things.
Yep. So let's talk about this factory that Conzi has put out here. So this one has a lightning bolt, which is an instant action, which when you acquire that card, you get that 1 time only. So this one, you're going to get 2 iron bars right when you acquire the card. Now, so you'll already have that. So then if you were to activate, let's say the startup company, to do the upgrade action, upgrading allows you to flip any company that's not your startup over to get an increased, usually have a better production from it. You'll see that the instant action is grayed out. If it wasn't an instant action, you would have 2 actions available to you.
Mm-hmm. And in this case, now I can spend an iron and an oil, or not an iron, a coal and an oil, up to 2 times to get 6 money. Woohoo!
Yes.
Getting that cash.
Which is really good. Which, yes, getting just the 1 time 2 iron may not be so great, but when you upgrade it, you flip it over, you get that good.
Definitely makes it a candidate to upgrade early because
you no longer.
Yep, I don't get this ever again after I get it the first time.
Yeah. So you're going to go through everyone simultaneously. Players are going to go through their companies and activate the companies one at a time, whatever order they want. And then when that is done, then you will go back and start another action phase.
We do recommend for your first couple of plays of Furnace that each player individually activates their factories and talks through at the table how they're activating, what they're activating, and why, just to make sure that everybody fully understands how factories activate and how those interactions can work. Also, just to double check to make sure everybody grasps the rules correctly.
Yes, and you'll see that different cards have different symbols and in different ways that it's combined. So just to help clarify, so if you see it later, you know what's going on too. So that's the production phase. And then the round ends when everyone is done. You clean up simply by rotating that down.
Discarding any cards here.
Yep. That wasn't used.
Anything that's left on these gets discarded.
Yes. Now, if you had earned one of these manager tokens, you're probably asking right now, well, what the heck? When do I use it? Right before you go into that production phase, you can actually take it and put it on one of your cards before you start production. And then that could get you an extra benefit. And then at the end of production, you take them off and you can place them the next time on a different card. Yep. So that's only the expansion.
You can send your managers around your different factories, kind of envisioning that your manager's making their rounds to different factories to supervise those factories. Where that manager is there, they're able to ensure a little bit better functionality of that factory for whatever you want to do. So like as an example, this manager on this factory I have in front of me, when resolving any of the cart's selling effects, gain 1 additional money for each transaction. Well, hey, I can sell 2 coal for an iron or a steel, it's an iron and a money. So I could do that twice, and hey, every time I do it, and I can do it twice, I get an extra money both times, so I'd get actually 2 money every time I sold. Yes. I sold twice. Hey, yay me! I got lots of money.
Yes, and once you finish production on the 4th round, the game is over. You add up whatever money you have, and whoever has the most wins. Mm-hmm. Ties go to whoever has the most companies that they've acquired and are in there. Mm-hmm. So, last things to note would be that there are several different variants that Arcane Wonders has included with both the base game and the expansion. Other ways to play once you have gone through it a couple times. So it's got some nice replayability that way.
Mm-hmm. Full instructions for the 2-player play and all of the variants are included in the rulebook. We're not going to fully cover those here for the purposes of this, because in our playthrough, we'll actually have 3 players. Justin will join us to go ahead and play, so you'll get to see the full game in action the way it's fully intended with standard rules and none of the variants in.
Yes, yep. And the Interbellum expansion also adds agent cards for the 2-player game to add just a little bit more with how that is with how they interact. So
I will say this game played wonderfully at 2 players.
Oh yeah.
So it definitely, if you're normally a table that only has 2 players, very commonly like we often do, we really did enjoy it as 2 players as well. So we'll say that we'll leave that here before we get to the final review of this game.
Yes.
All right. Anything else with setup or how to play?
No, that's it. It's pretty straightforward.
Well, I think we're ready to roll on over to our playthrough of Furnace with the Interbellum expansion.
All right. So we are all set up now to play Furnace with the Interbellum expansion. I have got the nifty first player token, so I'm going to go first. Before we do that, I think we should go through and let everyone know what our capitalist cards are and anything that's really special about our startup corporation.
It's also worth noting that we have been joined by another individual. The Meeple's champion himself, Justin. How's it going on, man?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for coming and playing games with us. It's rough work. All right, so
let's have Justin start
kick us off. What does your dude do?
My manager says when resolving your non-upgraded company cards in the production phase, you may resolve its compensation effects before proceeding with its basic effect. So it lets me gain the top compensation from any non-upgraded company cards I have in my row. It seems pretty good.
That seems really strong for particularly early game.
Yeah,
Nice.
nothing special about my
We'll find out.
startup company though.
All right, so I have an additional disc on top of the 4 discs that come with my character, and so when I and it's a 2, by the way. So you have an additional 2 disc. It's considered a disc of your color. During the auction phase, you must simultaneously bid on 2 different cards with one of the free 2 disc and any one of my other discs. So gives me basically an extra bid every round, but I have to put those bids down. I don't get to have extra bid actions. I just get 1 bid where I bid twice.
All right. Does your startup do anything fun?
I don't know. Does things. When getting compensated for your 3 or 4 bid token, place oil on this card from the supply. And then, but it's when I'm getting compensated, so I lost the bid.
Right.
Or 3 or 4.
Yeah, with a 3 or 4 token.
Interesting.
And then take all the oil on this card is basically the production of that card, or the whatever they call the exploitation of the card. Extraction.
Yeah.
I'm exploiting the cards. It's fine.
All right. So my
proper this time period's thought process of fancy rich people against their employees, which is why unionization happened.
Well, before we start talking about that, let's talk about my capitalist card that I have. It gives me a personal manager token. So, and this is now giving, when we get to the production phase, I can put this on any company card or startup and basically get a discount of a coal and an iron, or of an upgrade token for that startup. And then the fun thing on my startup card is that whenever I gain the upgrade tokens, I may use an upgrade token and a coal to upgrade a card. So I don't have to do it only when I'm resolving my specific card.
No.
Yep, and
on the other side, you don't have the ability to resolve that as a function of your card.
Correct. That is how I can do
She
it.
does it. Okay.
And on our 2 school cards, since we're playing a 3-player game, there's 2 school cards out. We have the same manager token manager to bid on. And Conzi, what can you read us what it says, please?
So this manager lets you resolve the lightning effect, which is a one-time effect of a card more than once more. So basically, you get to resolve that, and they're actually both the same.
Yep.
So they're both exactly the same managers on those cards.
All right.
Whoever shuffled those managers did a fine job.
So, now the trick will be to see they come out that way with every one of them. So
that'll be some serious skill.
All right. What do I want to bid on?
You don't want to bid on anything. You just pass.
Nothing?
Just give up. It's fine.
Why?
I like winning. That's why.
Well, that's not fair. I am going to bid on this one right here with my 2.
All right.
Which way are we? We can't really go clockwise around the table. We're just going to go down the line.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. Sure. So these resolve from left to right. We don't have to worry about the autopilot. We played this
No.
game before, and we had like
There are
there's
two
when you
players.
play, there's a third player that always does bad things to the left side of the row over. So I do know.
He doesn't do bad things. He just bids.
Can I use my bonus bid right off the bat? That one seems, coal seems like it's important, and I don't really have any steel generation over here, or iron generation, I should call it. So let's bid on that and see what happens. All right.
Well, what's going to happen is I'm going to immediately outbid you for that one.
That's fine.
I want that iron.
I get a bunch of coal either way.
Unless,
I heard
unless
iron's
get outbid.
overrated. You don't need it.
Yep, you're gonna get outbid.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're angry bidding over here on this card.
Interesting.
Interesting. Yes, very interesting. Well, better get in the iron race somehow. I will bid there. Extra big bid. Everybody's gonna bid on this card now after I bid on it.
Oh wait, it's not my turn.
Let's see. I'll pop a 2 on this guy.
Okay, I'm gonna put a 3 up there.
Oh yeah, those managers.
So I spent coal
Oh
to
yeah.
bump it up.
Oh yeah, I forget we can do that. I'm going to do that.
Well, I am going to excuse me. Take it on with the 4.
Okay.
I'm going to place my. Oh,
We're just gonna skip
Yeah,
him out of it.
Very, very eager bidding there, I see. All right,
So,
now you may
I'm going to
bid.
place my 0 power. Nope, that's not going to work because I need to bump it at least to a 1, right?
Yes, to be able to get the
Yeah.
compensation.
Yep. Okay. Well, I'm going to do
I mean,
that.
you can. I guess you can.
Oh.
It
Well,
is-
no, I can't put a 1 on there.
Yeah, it's
So
got to
I
be.
cannot get that. Okay, that's cannot be underbid.
Apparently, that win,
you
that
can put
one
it
there
up
is
on
a
the-
very powerful
No,
bid.
that was a
You
smart
could put it up
move, I
on the
think.
school book one, but you'll get it at the end of everything if you want the iron.
Actually, though, I can. I want to put this instead of doing that for now. I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
Get some coal.
I'm going to spend 1 coal to use my variable capitalist disc to go. Oh, mine's very loose. I don't know. Where shall I go?
I don't know.
I'll go here. Oh wait, I might be getting some iron. Let's put 2. Oh, I can't do 2 because there's already a 2 on there. That's why I was gonna do 1. All right,
Well, I have a 4 yet,
Ooh.
you can go wherever you
so
want.
I can throunce somebody somewhere. I'm gonna throunce right there.
A cry.
Respect my authority.
Definitely not gonna be winning anything with this disc. So I'm gonna make it a 1.
Oh, yeah, you.
I only got 2 coal to spend. So I
I mean, you could win this.
I could win that.
You could defeat my my meager bid.
It would be nice to start with 2 cards right away.
I mean, right now I'm winning 3 and a manager.
I think I do want that other card, so we're gonna put that there too.
All right, so now we resolve
Give you some free
here.
iron.
So yellow could convert an iron to an oil. You're yellow over here, so there you go.
Take that.
Justin gets that. Over here, Justin and I both get 2 coal.
Nope,
Here.
Justin gets
I
6
believe I get
coal.
6
Oh no, it's
coal.
6 coal. That's right. Yes, I forgot the multiplier. So 1, 2, 3.
Which
4,
the
5,
first time we played this,
6.
we
That's right. That's
forgot the
right. I wasn't even
multiplier
thinking
quite a
about the
bit.
multiplier there.
Thank you.
And all the coal. I need coal. Now you can have your 3.
Yeah.
You get this card.
thank you.
You can get your dial. I get 1 iron. You can have the card. I get this card. Nobody gets compensated. But I immediately get the 3 coal that's on it.
Oh, and I
For
spent
the lightning bolt. Here,
I spent my
you spent your iron, so
already.
you don't get anything for that. Good
Yeah,
job.
I know.
I
Whoops.
will get this tile. Or no, Justin gets this tile.
That
He's
was
black.
a big whoops,
Thank
but I'm
you.
saying my
Came out
Here,
pretty good.
Justin's going to get 2 coal because he's got a 1.
Yep. Thank you very much.
And I get this card.
I'm gonna skirt up again.
You have no coal.
I have 1 goal.
So
Oh,
I get the card. Good job.
This is
That
how
was exceptional.
not to start the game out.
All right.
All right,
Well,
so now we get our
yeah.
little manager tokeny things.
Yep. So you get your manager. I get my manager. Coincidentally, they're all the same. And then we run our engines.
All right, so simultaneously, in any order, completing. Well, first we got to put our managers on the cards if we want to.
Yep. I'm going to put my manager on this, which will let me immediately trigger the lightning effect.
Did you get okay? Did you get your
I got-
initial when you
Oh, I didn't get those initial 2 for that lightning bolt.
so?
All
All right,
was the
so
last
we
card I
just
got.
and then
So, my
know.
factory's not doing a whole lot.
A couple things. we can do.
Fortunately, I can upgrade some
Four.
things. So,
so I get a discount of this of those resources here
Oh,
once.
good.
So I get 4 money for that, and
so
then
I can spend
get
that and
my
that. I'm
iron.
going to spend this and that. So, I guess we should probably talk through what we're doing on our factories. So, what did you
Okay.
do on your factories
so
here?
for my factory, I had my personal manager up here that gives me a discount of a coal and an iron. So and I forgot to do
Turn
my
that
upgrade.
into 4 money.
I forgot to do this upgrade. I took my upgrade, which then I can upgrade this.
So, you have to spend a coal, right?
Yes. And I would have had a coal.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. And then I used my discount of coal and iron to get 4 money, which I did. Over here, I got my iron, and I don't have anything to
You don't have any coal to turn
coal
into iron.
to turn to iron.
All right,
but
so
that.
I have, I will go ahead and fire my first card, which will give me the upgrade token. I'll spend the upgrade token and a coal to upgrade another business or company here. I really don't know that I have great choices to upgrade. So I'm going to upgrade this one.
So that's a perk of only getting 1 card. It's only 1
So-
card to
One you gotta worry
upgrade.
about.
This lightning bolt works, but this time it doesn't work, right? This is an exhausted. This is a grayed out lightning
Yeah.
bolt.
But you've got that guy.
But I have the. Yeah, I mean, I have the manager that could upgrade it, or I could activate that lightning bolt later. But unfortunately, like I can't do anything. This company, I need oil, and I don't have any oil, so I can't.
Yeah.
I can't convert any monies right now. So I just have a pile of resources and nothing I can do. And all my other factories just have lightning bolts on them, so I need some other upgrades.
How would yours go, Justin?
So I'm starting off here by spending an iron to get a upgrade token, but I also get to activate the top, so I'm gonna get that iron back. I am then activating this card, spending 1 iron to turn that into an oil. I'm going to, let's see, now that I have my upgrade token, I'm going to activate my main zone thing, gain an upgrade token. I'm going to spend 2 coal for 2 money. Decide if I want to do that twice.
Sure.
Yep.
Money
Get
is
all sorts-
points.
I mean, I don't have any of those points things. I mean, money. I don't have any money. I could use some money.
So I did that twice, and then I'm going to be doing some upgrades.
Just give me some real money.
So an upgrade, and this will let me upgrade this card, which I have not activated yet. And then, oops, sorry. I'm also going to
Sheets and
upgrade
scores.
this one, which is going to immediately get me 2 more upgrade tokens. Oops.
Good Lord.
And then I still have this card to activate if I want, which I do want, because I can spend. I can't do the bottom one. No, that's an
You're gonna
instant.
upgrade
I
it?
upgraded this, but maybe I shouldn't have done that. That was a one-time thing I could have done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have.
Should you have
one.
upgraded? Would you have
Maybe
upgraded
this
that
one
other one instead?
Yeah, let's just, if that's all right with you guys.
Yeah.
First round, we could go backwards one step.
But I'm
We'll
gonna
put an
activate this card.
asterisk by Justin's win when he ultimately wins this game.
I
Now.
don't know about that.
Well,
Spending the
you and
oil to
Suzanne
get,
are
spending the
tied.
oil to get a coal and 3 money. Is that how that
Yep.
reads?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'll work. 1 coal. There should be 3s in here. All right. Cool.
Yes, I
Yep.
feel.
Production complete.
Pulls out to a rapid lead of 7 money to my 0 to Suzanne's 4.
Which I only have 1 card. I don't know that my companies are
Round.
going too well here.
Round number 2.
Now that I'm out of iron, though, I don't think I have much I can do.
Hey,
Does the
at least
first
you
player
have
marker
one.
move at the end of the round, or
Yes. Pretty sure it does.
I don't know.
I could look up real quick. I will consult. The rule book really
1,
quick.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
All right. I thought so, but I wasn't for sure.
And then 2 manager tokens.
2 manager
And if
tokens.
they're the same,
When resolving each conversion effect of this card, you may make an additional transaction. And if this card's selling effects are fully resolved, gain 3 extra money.
ooh, that's
Interesting.
nice. So if you maximize out, if it says you can sell 4 times and you do all 4 times, you get 3 more money. But if mine says 1 time,
Yeah. I don't feel
I
like
have
I'm
no
in a
pull.
good position. I got a lot of businesses, but I don't have anything that's churning money.
yeah, but you have coal to use for the special dial.
Like, you get 4 free money with that right off the bat. That's awesome.
It just
All
happens
right.
that my capitalist and my
Yeah.
startup company work.
Don't forget to
nicely
reset
together.
your dials back to 0.
And reset any managers.
And I gotta keep this thing off again, huh? Alright. So, well, I get that there. That's not terrible. I do need... I think I'm gonna go ahead and use my 2 again, and I'm just gonna do that.
Alright.
That may or may not work out well.
I think I need some iron production, so I'm gonna go ahead and just drop a big one over there.
I'm gonna put this up here because.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, hey, it's 3 more points every round that I play my managers
she
on
can
here.
afford-
Hey, so we
You
get
get 7 points around.
7 points
wow.
around
Unless
for
someone
free.
bids more than 4 coal.
Well, I guess Ben has enough to do it. Maybe.
Yep. How badly do you not want me to have that?
Let's see. Let's get maybe some coal. Let's see.
Could you put my 1 on the very first one, please? Thank you.
See, that's a good move. I'll do this.
really not that helpful. There's no place I really want to try.
Well, after you
Four.
win that 2 on that second one, you'll have a conversion effect.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's what I'm gonna do though. Spectator.
I'm gonna spend 3 coal. Since I got that left over.
Oh
And
no.
I'm gonna snatch this other one up. If I
Okay,
can.
that's fine.
I'll see if someone can beat me on that.
No one can because there's
I
one of these-
can. I have a dial left.
But you already have one of yours there.
That's true. I
It does
cannot.
count as your color, doesn't it?
Yep,
Yeah.
it does count as my color, so I cannot bid on that one again.
Yeah. So. Not that I have anything that generates coal, but
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
what are you gonna outbid me on?
Ooh.
Can't let you have that 3 free points.
I think.
Not when I have a pile of coal over here to spend.
Up here. Right, that's coal or some conversion stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'll work.
Here, I'm gonna put 0 right there.
All right, we bid it. We're all out of bids, so we'll
Yeah.
start resolving. All right, I'm gonna get 2 iron. You get 1 iron. Justin gets the card. There's your disc.
Set that back to 0.
Get your card out of there. I'm
Good
just gonna get a
job.
card. It's uncontested.
That there.
I'm gonna get a card. It's uncontested. Getting too many cards. Suzanne's gonna get 4 coal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, on your disc. Justin gets a card.
Thank you.
Suzanne's gonna get a card. I get a steel or
Iron.
iron or whatever the heck it's called. I'm gonna get that wrong a lot. Justin gets a card uncontested. Suzanne gets a nothing. I get a card basically uncontested. And now Justin gets this manager uncontested, but this other one over here, I'm gonna get the manager.
And then I can take
8, cool.
8 coal, or she can
I
convert
can
some
convert some
convert
stuff.
some.
steel
so,
For
or
points.
iron to points.
yeah, I
That's
think
not
I
terrible.
should
It's not terrible.
convert iron, my 2 iron to points. So 2 iron, that's going to be 4 points. Or 4
Yes.
money, and then I can get 4 coal, please. And I will take my 4. And Justin, what did you decide to do?
I can't convert, so I just have to take the 2 coal.
There you go.
Thank
Thank you. All right.
All right, let's run the engines. I guess since I'm first, I will start her off. I think I'm gonna use. I think I'll just trigger the lightning effect of that to get 3 coal right off the bat. So far, my I haven't gotten compensated with my 3s or my 4s, so I can't take advantage of my gaining free petroleum products. It's unfortunate. But I will, I think, take this one and take my token, and then I can spend that and a coal to upgrade something. I think I'm going to do that twice. If I can do that twice, I think I'm going to upgrade this one. All right, then, so these 2 are done. Interesting. All right, so I am then going to activate this card, which lets me convert up to 2 times 1 iron to 1 oil. And then I can come over here and spend a coal and a oil up to 2 times. Oops, not an iron. Coal and an oil up to twice for 6 money each. And since I'm this manager's on this card, I get it, and I fully activated the money generation. That's 12 money off the card. That's an extra 3. It's 15 cash. Hey, I'm on the board.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh. Not even just like slowly. He's
Just
on the
up.
board.
Coming out strong.
Unfortunately, I can't activate this one because I don't have any more oil, and I don't really have a way to generate it. Can't activate this one because I don't have any oil, and I don't have any upgrade tokens to be able to activate that one. So I have a lot of business. I have a lot of companies, but I can't get them to run. My engine's just a little short on being able to run. All right, Justin, what do you got?
All right, we'll start off with this one. It's going to get me an iron and another iron because of my special manager. I'll trigger that one next. So 2 coal and an iron because of my special guy. And I'm going to use this one next. Convert 2
I'm not doing so good.
iron into 2 oil.
It's a bidding game. You don't know how to bid.
I don't
bid.
do well in bidding
I want to
games.
do this. I'm not sure yet. I'll hang on to that one maybe. This is just some income, so I'll trigger this guy. Let's see, that's 2 tokens to 5 money. I'm not going to do that yet. This will get me 4 coal.
We'll say this game goes fast.
And
Yeah.
I will trigger this one, which is not
That's good.
upgraded, so I could
I mean, or
turn this
bad,
into 4
I mean,
more
it's-
coal, but I'm not going to. I'll spend the 1 oil and get a coal and 3
I mean,
money.
it can take a while when you're figuring out which way order to activate things.
And
Well, normally
well, actually-
this would be very simultaneous, right?
so I will trigger this card, but I don't want to do the top thing. I can choose not to do the
Correct.
top action, right?
Mhm,
So I
it
just
is
want to
optional.
spend the oil and the iron for 7 money. So I spent since I bothered to upgrade it, I might as well use it. Okay, that.
Alright.
Sorry, I do have some upgrades I can do. I didn't actually trigger this at all, so I'm going to take an upgrade. I'm going to spend 4 more coal for 4 more money. Take a 1 and a 3. And then I'm going to upgrade this one because I want to be able to do that. And can't do this yet. I'm going to hang on to that one. I'm actually going to stop right there.
Okay.
Right.
All right. That gets us through round 2.
No, I would
Oh no,
like-
you gotta go.
I may be
Never
sitting
mind.
over here with only 2
I forgot.
companies.
I forgot I was
but-
first player. Sorry.
I'll skip Suzanne.
So I'm going to use my discount ability. I'm going to
Do
activate
not
this
skip
first
your
card.
wife.
I get my upgrade token, and when gaining an upgrade token, I may upgrade with a coal and an upgrade token. So I only have 1, so it's going to be this one. And then my discount, if that gets me 4 money. Woohoo! Would have been more if someone hadn't intentionally outbid me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna do this one next. I'm gonna do 2 coal to get 2 money, and I'm gonna do that twice. I can do it
Man, I
up
might
to
be
2
sleeping on the
times.
couch tonight, but hey.
And I get my oil. Excuse me. I need my oil drums. Just gonna collect them, and then this one I haven't activated yet. I'm gonna get iron, and I'm gonna actually do 2 to get 2 more iron. 2 coal to get 2 more iron, and we'll save this one so I actually have something to bid with on my variable token.
All
And
right.
that it. Now we can go to round 3, past the first player.
Yahoo!
Yay. Set out 7 new cards. 1, 2. Look, Conesy can count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, that is some counting.
All right, managers.
Yes, managers too. Forgot about those. Discard this to gain 4 cash.
Discard the card. Oh.
Discard this card. Yes, sorry.
Interesting.
And then when resolving this card's selling effect, gain coal for each transaction. Gain a coal.
Okay.
All right. Man, what's our scores going into round number 3?
You're going to make me do math. Like
I'm sitting on 15. My math is easy.
I have 16.
14.
You can swap.
21.
All right, so the game's tightened up a little bit, but Justin's still commanding the lead on being the richest, most filthy rich capitalist.
And I'm somehow 1 point ahead of last place with only 2 companies in my startup.
It's not necessarily how many companies you have, but how you use them.
Sure.
At least that's what they say.
Yeah.
All right. Justin, what are you going to bid on?
I like the look of... Where did that one go? Ooh, that's going to get 2. Do I have ways to make that useful, though? I think I want this guy.
Okay. Well, I am going to go. I'm not really sure where I want to go. Go there.
Hey, my ability is finally going to kick in at least.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help my husband out.
Sure.
And yes, I do not know how to play video games very well, so. Alright, I am going to. What are you thinking about there, Clumsy?
I don't know. I do not know.
Oh.
Big bid. Big bid there.
Yeah, I think I'm putting a 3 on that one.
All right. Well, I could.
I'll be generating enough coal for all that, but we'll see.
I guess I'll put a 1 on here.
Sort of pointless, I thought. Yeah, that was a bad move, I think.
All right. Well, you know, in business, you do have some bad business decisions.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad move. It's a poor business decision you made.
Yeah.
Respect my authority.
I'm going to cry now. I'm not going to get it with my 2. I had such high hopes.
Let's remedy this. So I got some coal lying around. I'll make this 3.
He's
I'm okay with that.
1 coal to put that up to a 4. No, we're gonna put that at 1. And we'll put that there.
Oh, getting the managers with 1s.
I don't know that I'm gonna get managers with 1s. We'll see what Conesy does. I don't necessarily know that I want managers. I wanted the ability
You wanted that
up
stuff?
there.
Yeah.
But we'll deal with it.
She'll have more
I want
management.
some managers.
She's got more management than she has places to run.
I know.
You're at least winning a place.
I'm winning 2 places as of right now, unless you spend
That's
all your
true.
coal.
I could be very,
Well,
very.
you can't take this one from me.
That's true. I cannot
You take the
outbid
other
you
one.
there. I could outbid you there. I don't know that I want that one though, so I think you're safe.
Okay.
So really, it comes down to where, how many, generate 3 coal. Which I need 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Upgrade that. I can get some more
You
coal. Okay.
noticed, just not so
So-
long ago, Conesy was like, this game goes really fast.
I'm going to. What was I going to do now? Before you distracted me.
Dang it. Why did I have to say anything?
I'm going to spend 2. Be the Lord of the Twos
You
this
can't.
time.
Oh, which one?
I
do you
can
want? Oh, that
go
one.
there.
I thought you were going to the other one. My apologies. All right.
Okay.
So
All right.
everyone has bid.
Yep.
Let us start resolving.
So I can convert up to 2 of these into upgrade tokens. Yay me. Justin gets a card. I get the card uncontested. Which when I get the card, I immediately get an oil. Yay. Here, Justin gets 2 iron.
Yay.
And Suzanne gets a card.
Oh, my empire, it's growing.
Here, Justin gets an iron.
I don't know that I will have the
yeah.
coal to do
Suzanne
anything
gets 2. Justin gets 1.
with it. I have lots of
I
iron.
mock you a lot and take yet another business, which has an immediate take an upgrade token.
Ooh.
Here I get 1, 2, 4, 6 coal.
Nice.
Do not watch the show to learn how to count. 1,
2,
2,
4,
4,
1,
6.
2, 4, 6.
2, 4, 6. I counted.
You said
Even.
1, 2, 4, 6.
Oh Lord. I don't know. We have it on camera. We can play it back. The commercial where they stop the camera and hey, we're gonna do an instant replay there.
Yeah.
That might require an instant replay because I don't think I said 1. I'm probably wrong. Let me know in the comments. All right,
You can figure it out
so
when you edit the video.
here, or better yet, I mean, they could just interact with us and let us know in the comments if I was wrong.
Yes, which one of us is
All right,
correct?
I can spend 4 coal for 2 oil. I feel like money is going to be pouring in this round. Justin, here you go. You can have that card.
Woohoo.
And then here I can spend a oil to get 3 iron. Might as well. I'll let Justin have the card. And then here you can have all this management. Middle management, I heard,
Yay.
is a killer of the
Probably
industry.
is. All right, assign your managers, peoples.
All right, I think
So
I've
good.
done that.
I'm gonna do this.
Oh, and I did get compensated for a 3, so I do get an oil on this.
I think I want to do it.
All right, so I think I'm gonna take that oil, take an upgrade token, spend an upgrade token and a coal to upgrade this card, which gets me 6 coal immediately. 1, 2, 3.
We all
4,
going
5, 6.
simultaneous now?
Yeah, I
sure.
guess
Are we all
so.
going simultaneous?
I guess
Okay.
we are.
Works for me.
And then I get another
That's
upgrade
fine.
action because I can do unlimited upgrades. So I will upgrade this one, and
This.
then I'll spend an upgrade here.
I'm gonna do this
I can
one
just grab
for
a card.
3 now with my manager guy. Boop, boop, boop.
And my special abilities, I can put 2 managers and 1 location. So I am going to
And ooh, I should probably upgrade that one too.
do that.
Let's get some
Yeah.
coal.
Anything that can generate oil is probably a good thing. All right,
don't think
now
I
that
want
card is
that.
done. This card is done.
So I think that's probably better right now.
I think that card's done. I don't know.
Okay, so this,
All right.
I get this.
Here.
Cool.
Oh shoot.
Steel, oil,
So
or iron oil.
These things to do
To
that.
generate 7, 14,
Spend 4.
17 cash.
Well, that's fine. So I'm resolving this. I'm gonna do 2, 4.
4. 2 oil.
So it gets me 4.
Don't you have any tens over here?
I had 1 10.
Where are all the
And
tens?
let's see.
No.
Over here, Justin's hoarding all the tens.
4.
All right, that gets
This
me
is
through
not
this.
turning into very much money for me. I have a lot of
Yes.
churning going on.
Then I
Okay.
get.
This.
I'm gonna activate this to get
2 times.
3 teachers, I think.
2 oil, and the card itself then generates an oil.
4.
Then I can do 2 oil
Mhm.
and 2 coal for
10, 5, and you have 1
So I
back.
get 1, 2.
What was that guy?
Oh wait, I can't. Yeah, I only get 2 because this doesn't actually.
I'm going to trigger
Sure, because I already
So-
triggered that card, but this does. Okay.
Yeah, this is a reaching game of
Yeah.
awesomeness.
do this 2 times, which I will do.
Don't worry about our impoliteness to each other.
Oh shoot, I don't have that.
That's the 12 money from there. So this top row is completely activated. Down
Screw this
here,
all up.
oh, I got rid of those.
So I
Oops.
get one of these.
That
I can use this to get another one.
I could spend an oil barrel for 4 and get 3 coal.
spend 1
Oh, I could
oil
have
barrel.
upgraded that
Get
instead.
1 coal. 3 points.
Oops. Oh well.
That one may just remain unused.
This one can't do anything with it. This one I can spend coal and a steel. 4 more cash.
Yeah,
So,
I'm like
Can I get
completely
a
lost.
upgrade token? Thank you. I just don't want to totally reach over you. And then I'll spend 2 to upgrade. What do I want to upgrade?
I am not doing well. I screwed up my whole order of operations.
Oops. Why'd you do that?
Because I have so many corporations, I can't keep them straight.
I know that's kind of a challenge down here. Although I think
Now let's look at this.
Justin is now leading the race in total
Like,
businesses
there's
to operate.
Yeah.
I got a lot.
Oh my gosh, you have 52 points, Ben?
I have a lot of
I
like
have 24.
like this generated 14 plus 3. That's
Yeah,
17
I
money.
see
This
that.
one generated 12 money.
And then you got my manager that gets you an extra 3. Yeah.
So yeah, 17 plus 12 off of those 2. It's whatever, 29 cash.
This is
Yeah. If I use this
plus
manager to discard a card to gain 4, I probably did do that before I would reconcile a card, huh?
I don't know. I would think you could use
Use the card and then.
and then trigger that.
Okay.
I think I don't know.
So we're going into the 4th round. I'm not, tiebreaker where whoever has the most corporations
All right.
is not going to be me.
All right, so we're ready to review the state of the the 3rd round.
Yes.
So, Justin, as first player, where are you at cash wise?
sitting at 50.
All right.
Oh my
You
gosh.
poor person.
Poor
Suzanne, where are you
person.
at?
I'm at 24. I'm
You're-
half of you
You're
guys.
poverty class.
I am.
In the lead, as truly expected,
Oh my gosh.
52 money.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to be close going into the 4th
I
round.
think it will.
Well,
I don't know if I can pump a lot
I
more
don't-
money out of my engine right now, though.
I don't know. Suzanne's
I had
going to
good
need
engine
a really
last
good
time.
round of bidding here, I think, and
Oh,
she wants to
I
catch
don't.
up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna catch up. I screwed up early on and just have not caught
But
up.
4, 5, 6, 7 cards.
All right.
That is the final 7 businesses we're going to look at. Now, this manager is going to be, when spending resources, buy this card. You may consider 4 coal spent already. So you get 4 free coal with that manager.
Nice.
And this one, you can spend an iron to upgrade this card.
Interesting.
All right.
All right, so first player does need to shift down to Suzanne.
Whee!
Middle management, how's it working out?
It's not. Excuse me, I can't. Let's see what's underneath there. Oh, that. All right, so you guys might kill me, but there we go.
What she's saying is she needs coal. A lot of coal.
Sounds like it.
So either crush me on this card or I'm going to take coal. And plus, her surplus of iron and oil means she's hoping to upgrade that card probably for an easy $14 cash.
Yep.
It is the biggest money earner out there right now.
Well, oh yeah, it is, because this one only gets you 12. Well, you've got to use up 5 coal at least to outbid me.
All right, we're gonna go here.
He's going to use all his coal to outbid me.
Interesting.
I mean, I do have 8 coal right now, so I do have
Yeah.
I have kind of the ability to thwomp a bid somewhere if I need it.
The last time we played, I had a lot of extraction that was coming my way, so. All right, I'm going to go here. What was can you push your 3 down so I can see what the
Sure.
Okay.
I'll just do this.
Going to go here maybe. All right. You know, one of the hard things with being first player is that it's so easy to get outbid on things. I mean, I put my 2 lower ones on ones that were already bid, but I don't know. I just feel like it's.
I don't think I really want to go there. I want to go there and there.
Or it's probably just my lack of ability to bid.
I think I'm just gonna do this. Grab some coal.
All right, what do you have left?
One's in my
on your
wheel.
coals. All
Don't have
right.
a lot of coal.
See what you guys are gonna take away from me with your coal.
Nothing. I'm not. He's the coal baron over here.
Well, you have at least 1 you could spend if you wanted to.
Yeah.
It's me again, eh?
Yes. After me, it's you.
Mm.
Need some thinking music.
Yeah, probably.
So.
I don't.
I will say I don't know that getting lots of managers is the right move. But
Without the buildings to support them, I mean, yeah, it's kind of tricky.
the right buildings, you know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, you do have to
Really
think
like
about
any of these
how
options.
if you can really use the manager. Like I've been kind of avoiding them because it's extra thinking.
Yeah. The one with that I had that's resolve the instant effect of this card once more, I was really thinking I would have won a couple bids where I got the instant. Oh, that's a 0. I can't reach it, just change it, but it's a 0.
We believe you.
Well, we didn't
Mine's
see her.
really loose.
We didn't see her spend any coal, so.
I don't have any coal.
Don't really. So, looking at all of these, is there anything? There's a lot of coal generation.
Going into the last round, you need some coal?
I don't necessarily need coal generation.
Okay.
I might have a problem going into the final round.
I will. Tell everyone that right now. I will definitely have a problem going into the final round. I've had a problem going into every single round so far. So.
Nobody really helped me solve my problem, so...
Oh, wait, Justin, are we supposed to be helping him?
I don't know.
I think...
We're supposed to help
this
you
hasn't
solve
worked
your
out
problem?
quite as well as I would have liked. So I can get a boatload of coal over there. Or can't underbid myself on those two, so I guess I spend 3 coal to turn this thing up to a 3.
Nice.
And then I plop it there. So I can turn that 3 coal into 6 coal.
Yep.
So we start by.
Hold on.
Oh no, Justin's got. Oh my goodness, Justin's still got bids.
Which I will use.
Trying to forget that.
Oh, I cannot do it. I cannot do it there. Can I do it
No.
in another place?
There's still. I
I
mean,
can win a
you don't-
manager.
You just.
Spend upgrade.
I mean, you could turn coal into oil if you want. You don't have any coal to turn
You know what?
into
I
oil.
will.
Or you will, though. But...
Oh, let's not do that. I might as well keep my coal and take this card.
All right. Gonzi. Go.
Yeah. Okay. So here I'm gonna get 2 coal because I needed more, and you actually get a card.
Yay!
Here I'm gonna
Always
get
like a
2,
maze
4,
when I
6
win.
coal. 2, 4, 6 coal.
You get 2.
You get 2.
It's better than nothing. You don't get that one. There's
I
no
don't want
finder's
it.
fee.
And Justin gets that. Here, Justin's gonna get 6 coal.
Yay.
4, 5, 6. And Suzanne gets another one.
Yeah.
Fine.
No, they're gonna like do me
I
any
get
good, but you know.
Something uncontested.
You've got all those managers. You can boost them up.
I don't know. My
Here,
manager's really
Suzanne
fast.
gets
Justin
2 of
gets-
these.
Justin
Justin gets.
gets.
Never
Justin.
mind. Never
I
mind.
see.
Yeah, I mean, whatever I can
Maybe
do here.
this is how. This is how. Oh, sorry, I moved my cards out.
And
You've
then
been getting so many
here,
resources,
this
Justin.
is
Everything's me.
big
It's
investment
supposed to be-
there.
Yeah. That was
And
a
then
discount
here,
building.
some more stuff
For who?
for Justin.
Why? Oh, he didn't remember on
I
it?
don't
Yeah.
remember one on there.
Gotcha.
And I get another thing that I don't think
anything.
is useful. And then here,
get
Suzanne,
2.
you can convert twice.
All
I
right.
get this one.
2 oil into 8 money.
So this guy was gonna go over here. And then shoop, you get that disc, and then doop, doop, doop.
Yay!
Middle management over there. Middle
Yep.
management is
Yeah, pretty much.
no longer Suzanne. It's just middle management. All right, going into the final
boy.
round.
All right,
Lots
so
to
I'm
do.
gonna.
Lots to
think-
do.
You make this so I can spend that to upgrade that card.
I'm gonna do that to do that to do that to get that.
I'm gonna put my manager on this card, so I'll have to spend an iron.
Yeah, that's the first thing I gotta figure out. Where I'm gonna put all those managers.
This.
I think I want to put.
There.
This doesn't really matter where I put it. It's just 3 extra money wherever I put it. So I'll just put it there.
I only do that twice, so that's 2.
That's gonna help. That might fix my problem.
This will get me.
All right.
I'll have to spend this.
No.
So all that goes on there.
Start by resolving this and get that.
I gotta put these in
That
order.
and this.
At the end of this game, I gotta put everything
Lets
in
me
order.
upgrade a
so-
card.
Oh,
I'm gonna upgrade. I
is this
have
my
to
card or
upgrade
your
this.
card? That's my
That's your
card.
card. Mine. My row is right here.
Okay.
So I get 2 of those.
No, I don't want that yet, so I have
And the tokens. Alright, I'll just reach
is-
across.
Interesting. I lose that ability. That's fine, I think.
Upgrade maybe.
Upgrade this.
Well, I might as well just do that again. Okay. This doesn't do anything. This I can do, but I need to do this first, which gets me 2 of these, 2 of those, plus this, and then I can go 2 of these and 2 of these.
Interesting. Let's do this.
So we'll do that.
$14.
Nope, because then I have to upgrade.
I turn 1 in, so I'll take that 15. Then that's done. That's done. That's done. This is just too coal. Don't need coal. Maybe I'll need coal. Here, 4 coal, 4 money. We'll wait on that. Here, I don't have any upgradey tokens. Here, I can sell an oil barrel once for basically 7 money.
Yeah, one time.
Then here, I don't get anything. Here, that's not good. Oh shit, I didn't upgrade that. Oh well. So that's useless. So back here, 4 of those. 4 more cash. 2, 4.
Okay, so I'll put these over here so they're more on camera. I think this is the order. Really go by this order figured out. So I'm going to spend an iron to upgrade this card.
Alright, I'll just do this.
It gets me 2 coal,
Part of my reach.
and then I can
I
spend
think I ran it
twice
very
I can
efficiently
do.
landed the game.
iron and oils to get
I'm gonna upgrade.
14 total.
Alright, I'm done. I'm waiting for these fine folks to
This
run their
one.
engines.
I'm going to get an upgrade token.
Just that
It's
upgrade, I
an
guess.
upgrade token and an oil. Or,
It's
yeah,
awesome.
Or coal.
Like while you're playing this and you get
to
into
get
this
flipped
this
over.
run your engine phase, everybody's muttering
And then
to
here I get
themselves.
4
It's got to be
money.
great video. I'm sure you're all enjoying this.
Here we're going to. So we said that my discard the
part
card
of the
one, I
game.
can take care of what's on the card first.
Yeah, because I think it's when you activate the card, you can do the whatever, right?
Yep. Okay, so I
In
need
any
to
order.
No, I can't upgrade that one. I should upgrade. Let's do
I
this.
will.
So
Okay,
this
so
is
I'm gonna get
turn into 14.
an iron,
'Cause while we wait, tick tock.
and then we're going to.
While we wait, is a great opportunity for you, the audience, to take a moment to scroll right down, just right down.
These.
Do it now and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And of course, while you're there,
Discard this
ring the
card.
bell and smash that like button. Smash it, folks.
Smash it, but don't break your computer.
Yeah, don't smash your screen. You just click the button on your mouse. It's fine. Of course,
Okay, so I can do this twice.
this would be a really good time
It's
also to
4
drop a note in the comments if you think Conzi won, Justin won, or Suzanne won
And
before
if-
we reveal.
And if you think I won,
Are you still running
we gotta
your engine?
figure out. Yeah, I'm on
Fin-
card
finish
4.
running your engine.
That you gotta.
I'm entertaining the audience right now.
Well, I can talk too.
You're very good at that.
Oh my gosh. Am I allowed to throw components at him? Anyone want to see me throw components at him? Let me know. Okay,
2 times
this
8.
one-
We might actually. That could be like a
I
fundraiser.
don't want to do this one yet.
Will
This one isn't resolved yet.
whoever wins the fundraiser could like choose how many
Upgraded, so
get
I'll
to
two
choose how many
coal for
components
it.
get thrown at Conzi.
Spend one of these for 4.
Good. So we're going to do 4 of these, which is going to get
That's
me
done.
I'm a little worried. Justin's still
Two.
generating cash over there.
2
I
iron.
don't know. I hope it's enough.
think I
Yeah,
might be
two
out generated.
money.
This will get me
Okay. So this I get to resolve.
coal.
This this effect once more, which I don't know that's going to really help me
I
at
mean,
this point.
Suzanne generated a lot of money for this final round too,
do.
so
These are going to do, it's going to give me another 4 money.
Get some more coal.
I will tell you what my error
And-
was if I didn't win this game. As soon as
Look at-
we get to the final scores,
I only have one
I do know what my error is.
But I get another, can I have an oil drum, please?
And
Sure.
no, not doing that one. Doesn't get me anything.
Oh, needed
All right,
one
now
more
converting
coal.
All right, tally them up.
30.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I have 77 cash on
I
hand.
don't think I can. Well, actually, I might have-
10,
I
20,
think I got you. I
30,
think I got you.
I think you do
40.
too.
Here, I got 10 more here.
40, 45, 50.
Yeah.
I hit 50!
Yeah, you had 91.
91.
Yeah.
5,
You-
2,
I will say what my mistake is. I should have had you.
What'd you do?
2.
I will say in a
Oh,
moment.
okay.
We'll
Oh
let
my
Suzanne
gosh,
count up
I'm
her
not-
score.
Okay, I can't count and talk at the same time. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4,
No
5.
pressure. Everybody's watching. Don't
I
worry.
know. I have 64.
That's
There we go.
actually really
There we
good.
go.
That final round,
That's
you
a big
came
last
back a
round.
lot.
I
yeah.
needed, I would have had 66 if I had one more coal.
I mean, that's pretty good though. You came back pretty solid. Like
Yeah.
I'm at 77, so considering how far down you were, that was a huge swing.
Yeah, I
You put
maxed
that
out
middle
a lot of
management
things.
finally to work once you had some businesses to run them at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So I said I would tell you what I did wrong. So if I didn't win. So going into that final round, I have multiple cards here that I can invest good old iron into cash. What don't I have here? Iron generation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I bid high on the two cards that were like over here-ish for that had iron on them, and I won the cards. And guess what I didn't do? This one just generated 2 coal, which is absolutely worthless to me at the end because I have like 10 coal I can't spend. And this one I couldn't even upgrade to use its upgrade. I was thinking I was going to upgrade its effect for 12 cash, but I decided I needed to flip this card to get the iron, and then double tap that iron so I could then cash it in for this 14, and then I turned in iron over here for oil barrels, which let me sell oil barrels, which I probably should have saved one of these iron because I have a spare oil barrel at the end. But then that let me spend oil barrels for more cash as well. So there was an oops there. Although I don't think I have another spot where I could have converted with iron on the board. Well, I guess there's 4 money.
So-
4 money I missed there.
So Justin,
Which wouldn't
how
have been
far
enough.
ahead were you from Ben? Did you have
91 to
91? Wow.
70. What'd you have?
I'm 77.
77.
That's really good.
But yeah, like this would have if I would have had iron going into the round, I wouldn't have flipped this card, which is another 12 cash that I didn't
Sure.
need iron for. So that gets me to like 89, and then if I pick up a little bit of money anywhere else, which I
Yeah.
could have if I would have had iron, but I didn't. I messed that up. I didn't have iron.
So we've all played the base game at least once.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
this is all of our first time playing with the Interbellum expansion. What did you guys think of Furnace and the addition of this expansion with it? So do you have to have the expansion to play it repeatedly, or?
So Furnace is one of few bidding games that I enjoy. I can do well at this one. It makes sense to me. I just kind of get it. And normally I don't like auction or bidding mechanics in games too much. But I think it's a really good example of a bidding and auction game. I think that you do not need to add the expansion unless you want to really crank up the game a lot. Like, I think the result of the expansion is everything got amplified. There's more complexity. You got the managers you can mess with. So if you have played Furnace a bunch at the base game, definitely add the expansion because it just amps it up if you like Furnace. Starting off though, first play, I'd say play a base game.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think you want to add the expansion in right away.
No.
Although I don't think it added really anything overtly complicated to the game. It just did things, like the things that it adds in mean that you're having to really extra think about how you're going to run your engine and how that's going to affect your engine that you're building. And this is really at the heart of it. They could have slopped whatever theme they wanted on this. This is really a I get resources, I convert resources into other resources, which I convert resources into points game, right? So you could
pure engine building,
pure engine, pure just I'm shuffling stuff around all the time.
Yeah.
Which I absolutely love. I love that about this game. I think it's great. That part of it, but I don't need the expansion to do that. And if I certainly am not familiar enough with how to run the engine, then I absolutely should play base game a couple of times. In fact, I would say this being my second play and throwing in the Interbellum expansion, I was really kind of wishing I would have played the base game another time just to kind of see it. I mean, I ran my engine just fine, I think, but I certainly made a mistake at the end that cost me pretty dear.
See, for myself, clearly I have a hard time with bidding mechanic.
It's your favorite style of game.
It is my second least favorite style of game. So that part is not so great for me, but at least you do usually get something, and if you plan it right, it is beneficial to you, and sometimes you do want to bid low. With adding the expansion in though, I did like the school cards, because if it worked out, you could bid low and you could get a resource that you need, like we had the iron or the coal out, or you could turn one of your resources into points, which I did, at this, I think I got this last round, but I got the oil drums, which I couldn't spend anywhere that I was collecting them. I could turn at least one oil drum into 4 points, which seemed good. And I did, and I agree that like the first couple games, not using the expansion is good, but I do like having these new capitalists. That I think they added some nice additional complexity or bonuses to the game, and then having these managers. Okay, I had too many managers. I did not intend to have this many managers. People did not bid on managers like I thought they would.
Justin did say he avoided that mechanic,
Yeah.
right?
Very much avoided managers.
But like being able to discard a card at the end to gain 4 money was great. And resolving, if I had more instant effects on my cards, being able to resolve those again and again, so I think there's some nice pluses for someone who maybe is struggling to get companies, so you can still sort of feel competitive in the game.
Well, and I think the nice thing with Furnace is that it's a game that doesn't necessarily yes, there's this auctioning game thing that's happening here, and like every auction, like I want to win all the auctions I'm bidding on, right? I mean that's
I don't.
So I approach it that way, but I think that's the wrong way to play this game, and I think the game punishes you. Like the last round, I was playing in my head, I was playing to win auctions, and I wasn't thinking about getting iron to be able to run my engine, and that's the thing that I forgot. Which cost, like I said, it cost me the game. And Justin played a great game, so I'm not trying to take anything away from that. I do feel like going into the final round, if I ran my engine right, I think I would have been really close, if not.
I think you had more
score.
potential in your engine.
Yeah,
I think that
the potential
it's hard to tell by looking, just because there's so much going on.
It is also difficult that because you have to resolve one card completely before you move on to the next card, and you need to line it up just right so you have those resources, and it's hard to plan it out
and to maximize it. Yeah.
So, which for me, then I tend to reorganize them in the last round so they're in the order that I need them to be in.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
But yeah, no, Furnace is a great game. And if you like this style of engine building game where you're kind of shuffling around resources all over the place, then this is absolutely a great game that you should pick up. It's in it's a great retail price. I think it was right around the $50 US price point, which for a game with this much going on in it is really good. It doesn't take a long time to play, which is also really nice. So you can easily get this in on like a game night.
It's pretty easy to set up.
Yep, setup is not too bad. Everything flows really well with it, and there's a lot of time where players are doing things simultaneously. So there's not necessarily like when you're running your engine, everybody's sitting there muttering and whatever, which is just you just hear this like table of muttering where everybody's just.
It's the sound of the machines working in these factories. That's what it is. You create the sound.
You literally hear the gears cranking, which is really cool. And like I said, I think it's a good experience. So if you're interested in Furnace, of course we do recommend you always buy these type of games from your friendly local gaming store. But if your friendly local gaming store isn't available, Arcane Wonders is happy to box it up and ship it to your home. Hey there, it's Conesy. Thank you so much for watching. We put out videos weekly here at WiscoDice. Check out our channel for more great videos and don't forget to subscribe. We also have more great content on our website at WiscoDice.com. Of course, we do this all for you, the viewers. So please like the video if you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.